Inclusion with HOMTV, and today I am here with Patrick Reynolds, the Executive Director of the Friends of Historic Meridian, to talk about the upcoming Blue and Gray Living History Days on October 2nd and 3rd. Thanks for joining us today, Patrick.
Oh yeah, thanks so much. Yeah, so I'd love to talk about the historic village any chance I get. We're here in Central Park in Okemos, 5151 Marsh Road, which is where we're going to be hosting the Blue and Gray Living History Days this weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, and we've got several troops coming out to join us. So
then there's a lot of events that are kind of reenactments surrounding the American Civil War. So what are some of the main events that people should be on the lookout for?
Well, this year, the thing we haven't had in previous years that we're excited about is we're going to have a barn dance on Sunday from 2 to 4 for just social distancing and the reality of the pandemic. It's going to have to be outside of the actual barn. It's a little ahistorical, but we'll have a caller in the barn and things like that. So it should be one of the fun events. We're going to have reenactments as well. That's something that draws a lot of attention usually. People marching around. So yeah, the reenactments 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock on Saturday, and then all throughout the event we're going to have, weaving, we're going to have cooking demonstrations, all sorts of other stuff, as the reenactors are going to be camped here overnight actually, and they're going to have a whole encampment spread out, and yeah, it's going to be neat, lots of stuff to see.
Cool. So some of these events, they are kind of focused towards kids, towards family. Do you think this is more towards the general public or more family focused?
This is more family focused, yeah. This is going to be a pretty fun event, similar to what we've had before. If anyone's ever been to our previous events, it's going to be a little bit smaller scale, obviously more spread out than what we've done in years previous, but it's still going to be nice to get everybody back out there.
So then, how much is admission for this? Is this free? Is it paid?
This is free. This is a free event, so we hope to see just everybody who wants to come out and learn about a little bit of history and see the village. And we will also have a little bit of things about local history. We have our historic village here as the host, and we're going to have some of our buildings open and some of our normal volunteers here to talk about local history as well.
So last time this event happened was in 2019. So how are you feeling? How is everyone else feeling about this event coming back to our community?
Well, as I've alluded to, there's a lot of changes that we've had to do. We're certainly not going to have the buildings just open for everyone to wander through the way we did before. They're going to be more controlled with our volunteers, controlling access, things like that. And yeah, just making sure everybody stays safe, spread out, and almost all outdoors.
So then you mentioned that this is your 3rd year as the executive director, so this is your first time actually attending the event besides being a little kid. So how do you feel about that?
I'm really excited to see everything in action. I've been involved in the planning stages of this event in previous years, but traditionally there's a museum conference the same weekend that I go to, but they're not doing it in person this year, so I'll be able to see this in person for the first time as an adult, so that'll be great.
Perfect, yeah. That's so cool.
And I hope everybody else comes out and sees it too.
So what is the importance of having this event in the Meridian Historical Village?
Well, as far as Meridian Township goes, we're one of the few historic sites. We're sort of a collection of historic buildings from all over the area that have been moved to this one central location to create a 1870s mostly village. It's a little bit out of the time period of Civil War, but we're pretty close. So just as far as the setting for a Civil War reenactment, we're really, really well suited for really creating the whole feel of the time period, at least physically in the sense of the buildings. Yeah.
So why is this event important for the community?
This event's important for the community just because it's a great way to get out, to get out of your house active, to meet people, and to learn about some of the really dynamic time in American history, really relevant time in American history, and really sort of see and feel the way that life would have felt back then a little bit. See the encampment, see the costumes, and the battle formations and things like that.
And can people interact with the volunteers and the people recreating these events? Can you interact with them?
Absolutely, yeah. So we do have 2 main groups that we've worked with before that are going to be coming in and doing a lot of these programs. One of them is the 7th Michigan Volunteer Infantry Company B, and the other is the 102nd U.S. Colored Troops Company B, and they're both solid historic reenactors, and they're both people that we've got long relationships with. So, yeah.
So are there any places people can get refreshments or food during the event?
Yes, both days we will be having food trucks. There'll be a different one on each day, but on both days we will have the Kona ice truck there as well for refreshments.
Cool. So is there anything else you would like to add?
Just that I hope you see us on Saturday, and you come on down and experience the village. If you haven't been out here just in your day-to-day life, it's a good chance to check the place out. And we're always looking for volunteers, members, any way to come in and get involved in local history. We're happy to encourage you.
So one last question. I know that seemed like the last question, but so if you were to come to the village just regularly where there's no event, what are some ways that you can kind of interact? Do you have to like pay a membership or what?
You can, although we're restructuring our membership fee right now, but normally you can come Wednesdays 10 to 2 or Saturdays 10 to 2, sort of our office hours. And you can just knock on the door if you'd like a visit, and either myself or one of our volunteers will be here to take you around. If you'd want to show up outside of that time period or sign up online, you can go to our website at just meridianhistoricalvillage.org, sign up for a private tour. We limit it to groups of 10 and require masks on tours inside the buildings. But yeah, we're happy to do free tours if you'd like to come in and check out all these buildings. If you ever visit the park and you wonder what's in here, you can check them out. Just shoot us an email, sign up on our website, and let us know.
Perfect. The Blue and Gray Living History Days will be here at the Meridian Historical Village on October 2nd and 3rd from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I'm Elena Cugino with HOMTV. Thanks for watching.